Yo, what's going on, everybody? Good afternoon, some of you and others. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? I swear this mother trucking microphone better be on. You know what I mean? Yo, what's going on, chat? Yo, what's up, Chris in the chat? I see you, Twisted Chris. What's going on, brother? Yo, would you say I was an MVC taking L's the whole show though? Yo, what's going on, Josh, man? You know what I mean? What's happening? Welcome, everybody. What's going on, Queen? Shed, I saw you. You know what I mean? What's going on? Um, Welcome to episode 10. We're literally 10 episodes into this. Never thought we'd be here for 10 episodes, but you know what I mean? We're here. Also, we're here. Yo, Shinobi Gaming, what's happening? What's happening? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yo, the beanie. Oh, yeah. So, right. So, check it out, right? So, this gimmick was supposed to be here Friday. You know when it got here? Saturday. No. Seriously, though, it got here Monday. It was supposed to be here Friday. So it didn't get to go with the whole gimmick. For those who don't know, I guess I can address that real fast because people are going to ask or whatever else. And those who may have not, who may have not seen the turn, you know what I mean? Look. I had to do what I had to do, son. You know what I mean? Look, I had to do what I had to do. No disrespect to OTG. No disrespect to Mad Dads. No disrespect to Turbo Joe. But the benefactor may be an offer. Yo, how many people in the chat? Yo, one's in the chat if you guys saw that live. Because I still did not get to see the live chat. I didn't get to look at it. I didn't get to, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't get to feel it or whatever else. Like, but it happened live. What the stupid thing is, right? So check it out. Me being dumb and me being stupid or whatever else, you know what I'm saying? I forgot to turn off my camera, but thankfully I was behind. So like cats were sitting there like watching. I don't know if people were like watching me put the gimmick on or wherever else, but you know what I mean? Yeah. Yo. yo, Bullet Club is here. Yeah. So Shinobi wants to know who's all in the Bullet Club. Listen, look. Right now, there's only two of us. It's myself and the Dark Storm Queen. There are other members to be revealed in a later date. But right now, it's not that time. But when I tell you that we're here to whoop some that's literally what we're here to do. So you say, yo, you should go look at it as well. You ain't got to look at it. Check it out. Look. For those who may have missed it, because I'm a good guy and because it was interesting to me, here, we can watch it right now, chat. We can watch it right now. Here, I'll add it to stream. We'll watch it right now.
Overthink Gaming, drop UAG. You got to play Mal Alacino.
Uh-oh.
I've always loved this game right here.
This will be a good one.
I just want to point out real fast that they in there practicing, and I ain't get a practice invite. Okay.
Yo, welcome. Is it
right here? Should be the front man. I'm sorry, man. Mo, when are you gonna take it over, bro? When is Moat gonna take over the NWO? When are we gonna get the era of Moat?
Now, Moat, he can't even look at you. You got like a restraining order because UAB was like you.
You know what? I think that's the wrong video. I do. I think that's the wrong one. Hold on, chat. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the wrong one. Yeah, I definitely know that that's the wrong one. Yeah, sorry. This is the right one. My bad. I just want to point out real fast that they in there practicing, and I ain't get a practice invite. Okay.
Yeah.
When are you gonna take it over, bro? When is Moat gonna take over the NWO? When are we gonna get the era of Moat?
Don't disrespect my man.
I'm just hold on. You were just burying him. So if I say something,
that's me. You can't.
So what you said? So you saying I can't speak now? Is that what you said? Yo, is that what it is? You know, I don't think I've ever realized it before. The UAG was big time in me. I never realized that he was actually holding me back. That dude actually tried to shush me during the stream. And now I'm sitting here saddled with this NWO mark, this NWO tag on my chest. Yo, I'm at a crossroads. What do I do? Do I continue to stay? Hold on. What the French? I'll play the stupid message, whoever this is.
What are you doing? You're sitting on there with that panel of people telling you that you work for UAG, that you're not better than him. We know that you're better than him. You're a loyal person, I respect that. But you need to join a team of elites. A team of individuals who are going to push you to be better. No talking, all action. Come join the benefactor. We'll make you better. You've got my card. Oh, and one more thing. Bring Storm Queen with you.
Wait a minute, yo. Now somebody's at my door. Hold on, I'll be right back. Huh. So it's from Canada? My name's on it. Oh, it says Mo. All right, well, let's open it up and see what it says. It's a card. Yo, I remember this place. Yo, this place is where I used to go catch bodies at an arcade. Wait. Looks like it's time to go to work. So yeah, yo, so that was the gimmick, you know what I mean? And so I was backstage, you know what I mean? I was in the backstage. I was hustling, trying to put this gimmick on and everything else, you know what I mean? And yeah, man, yo. So like I said, benefactor made an offer. You know what I'm saying? And whoever said that, I think Josh said it was Travis. No, it's not Travis. You know what I mean? Travis doesn't live anywhere near Canada. But yeah, man, yo, it was time for a change. And believe me, chat, I heard the comments. I read the comments. You know what I mean? Y'all were sitting there talking about, yo, might you start the Wolfpack and whatever else. And yo, initially that was the thought process. But then, you know, Sosa and CT Jason and Mikey J started the Wolfpack. So since that was out, you know, I was kind of like, you know, I'm gonna be a loyalist. I'm gonna be a real dude, and I'm gonna stick with the Wolf. I'm gonna stick with the NWO, the Big Blue NWO. And then I got an offer, and it was a great offer, chat. I need y'all to understand that. You know what I mean? It was a really good offer. So yeah, we're Bullet Club now. I mean, so myself, Dark Storm Queen, and a couple other elites. I'm gonna say that again, elites, to reveal in the future. But that's not why we're here today, right? You know what I mean? What'd you say, Sarge? Yo, I'm a one-man wolf pack. Yo, I respect it. Yo, I wouldn't want to cross you at all. So yeah, you can be the one-man wolf pack and whatever else, right? You can definitely be that. So I guess since we're talking about it, yo, real quick, let's talk about RFGC 1, right? So for those who don't know, RFGC 1 was a show that, you know what I'm saying, UAG, myself, you know what I'm saying, a couple of people tried to get together for not only content creators, but people in the RFGC to go ahead and have some matches. You know what I mean? You had Steps versus Sosa Part 1. You had myself take on 19K Fox. You had a surprise matchup of New Sensation versus Mrs. Crew, Miss Collins and Russ, you know. Mad Dad took on Welcome to Die. You know, OTG took on CT Jason. UAG took on Twisted Chris. You know what I mean? Like, we even got an exhibition match between Storm Queen and Just Rich and Marvel vs. Capcom. Like a prelude, an appetizer to the Arcade1up Marvel vs. Capcom Championship. You know what I mean? We did that. And then we had Turbo Joe and Collins and Russ. And then we had USA versus Canada. And the Mountie, Michael B. the Game Genie, taking on P-Dubs, Arcade Live, Hapsaw, Jim Dubbin. And I gotta say, chat, you know what I mean? I gotta say, I put my money on P-Dubs, right? Because, I thought he was going to win. You know what I mean? What's going on, Wes? Welcome to the stream. I got to say, I thought P-Dubs was going to win. And P-Dubs got smacked like a baby back. I don't think he was ready for Honda. He said himself he wasn't ready for Honda. And that happens. You know what I mean? But, like, the point of that show was to have fun. The point of that show was to literally bring the community together. So I'm going to try to run down the results real quick. Steps Wax Sosa 5-0. I beat 19K Fox in a brotherly battle 5-0 because 19K donated $200 to the Extra Life charity. By the way, the charity link is still live. If you guys if you feel the need to go ahead and donate to charity, you know what I mean? Help the children. The link's still live. So 19K donated 200, and I was being nice at first. And then he made one of the rounds one of the matches close, and I was like, yeah, nah, let me let me get composure. I don't remember who between New and Crew who won the puzzle fighter. I don't, but I want to say that New won that, or no, Crew won it. I think one of the ladies won. So it was all good. Mad Dads lost to Welcome to Die to Super King 64, and I'm glad he's not in my chat right now because he'd be popping off. You know what I mean? Whoever's been winning the current tournaments could be in the Bullet Club. # building the Dream Team. Shinobi, I'll never reveal that. What's up, Rancho? What's going on? Thanks for that. MK lead was awesome. KI, T2, MK3 this month. Speaking of which, I did rush that video out. You know what I'm saying? I got a tip. Somebody was like, bro, here's this news. Put it out. I put it out. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 Legacy Edition, lit up J panel, no online, so it's pretty much a Legacy Edition, but with the UMK3 skin and Super Pac-Man. There you go. Let me think. What else? OTG beat CT Jason. And the shocker of the night, like real talk, the shocker of the night, Twisted Chris. Twisted Chris beating the hell out of UAG, which only further validated my decision. You know what I mean? Now, before anybody starts asking, Mo, did you get kicked off the weekly retro party? No, they can't kick me off. I got a contract, baby. I got a contract. I'll be there tomorrow night. They got to honor it. Or I'm going to sue. So I'll be on the weekly retro party. Please believe that. You know what I mean? Storm Queen versus Just Rich was great. Just Rich took it. And then Kongs and Russ beat Turbo Joe. Beat him 5-0. I was shocked by that, right? And then, like I said, Michael B, the Mountie, Michael B, the Game Genie, beat P-Dubs. And P-Dubs is a great sport because P-Dubs shaved his face live. So shout out to them, man. You know what I mean? Like, they had a beard to beard, bet and everything else. And Michael B stayed up to like 1 o'clock in the morning. So shout out to them. You know what I mean? They got it done. Keep it live. I'll donate Friday. It's gonna keep going. Arcade Haley, what's happening? Welcome. Did everybody see the new MK3 cab at Sam's? Wes, you must not have seen my video. I literally uploaded the video like before this started. I got it out. It is out. Bro, always bet against P-Dubs. It's easy win. Herb Wars. Shout out to Herb War for going out there, you know what I'm saying, and ordering that new Moat Club shirt in honor of the Bullet Club chat. There's a Moat Club shirt. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, I can share the link for it. It's really dope. Like, I usually don't plug my merch because that's not something I usually do. If people want merch, they can get merch, whatever. But this right here, and shout out to Nick Phoenix for throwing this together. This right here, I'm proud of this. Legit. I'm literally proud of this. Twisted Chris is legit. Yeah. No, he cut bacon off of UAG's back, man. It was rough, bro. It was really rough. The crew beat down was epic. Yeah, man. That pick of CM Club and MK3 shows wonder if it has a light up marquee if the light up front J panel. Remember John D said that it will be with the light up J panel. So I'm saying, like, I'm pretty sure those were pictures that they rushed out so they could beat the market and whatever else. I mean, HB, what's happening, brother? Welcome. I was shocked about Turbo Joe getting shut out, bro. Me too. Like, I was legitimately like shocked. Yo, Rainwater was talking trash on that fight P Dubs versus Gang Genie. Well, yeah. Rainwater does what Rainwater does. We're not gonna talk bad about them. Yo, chat. Here's a fun fact. I actually recorded a video for the Arcadians for them to use Thursday. So if you're not subscribed to the Arcadians, or if you've never checked it out, yo, check out the show Thursday. You might see a friendly face. Speaking of faces, chat, look, we got hair. We still don't have any up here. We got a little bit burly, but we're live. We got that, baby. Yo, can't shill merch if you don't sell it. You don't shill it. You're right. You're absolutely right. Well, what's up, Mike? What's up, Mike? What's happening? Welcome. So, yeah, man, that was RFGC 1. And for the first one, legit minus the fight that pulled out and we had to scramble for replacement. I was highly satisfied, chat. Like, it was a great experience. It was fun. You know, we got to all got to talk crap and whatever else. You know, I got to make my turn. Now, I don't know if that makes me. I don't know if I'm neutral now. I don't know if I'm pretty sure I'm not a face. You know what I mean, I think I'm neutral. I think I'm anti-hero. I think I'm in the middle. I'm a tweener. You know what I'm saying? I'm a tweener, chat. But we got to do that, and we got to have fun, man. Like that's the most important thing about it. We got to have fun, you know. And then Rev out of nowhere was like, "Yo, we're gonna for everything that happens on the poll, we're gonna donate to the charity." So I mean, I can pull it up right now. You know what I'm saying? Because I can tell you what happened that night because it was a little insane. So when we started the stream, I think we were at 1,336, something like that, right? Yeah, I'm saying, and it was a little bananas because in the following order, this is what happened, chat. 19K. Well, I'm saying. VC, you know what I'm saying? All right, so let me get down here. All right, so here we go. Yo, the Halvey donated $10. Twisted Chris donated $100. Your boy VC Salmon donated $10. Yo, shout out to V Salmon, man. Such a good fighter, bro. Will Wright, you know what I'm saying, donated $100. 19K put his wood on the table and was like, yo, here's $200. You got to play Superman 64 for an hour. So I got to play Superman 64 tomorrow on Twitch. DeSolis dropped a 50 spot and then dropped another 20 for Canada and Michael B. Yo, Tyler Wright dropped a 10 spot. Lord Sosa, you know what I'm saying, he's Wolfpack, but he dropped $20. D Love dropped $100. So if I can get a hold of D Love, I got to do 5 songs for him. P Dubs matched Rev at the point in time when it happened, and he dropped $110. So P Dubs total was dropped like $210. Dave Mendoza dropped $80. Reset Rudy dropped $10. And yo, Revenue dropped $160 for the children. So we are currently at $2,176. So we hit 2,000. The goal for 2,000 was that I would do a 12-hour Ethel stream. And so I'm going to be Ethel on stream for 12 hours here on YouTube because it happened on YouTube. So I'm going to be here on YouTube, right? You know what I mean? Yo, $4.99 from Arcade Haley. I don't know who this Arcade Amy Skank is, but she got nothing on me. Ooh. Yo, I'm not getting in the middle of that chat. You know what I mean? Yo, what you say? Yo, I'm gonna do my big blue fun for that Mo Club gimmick. Yo, I feel you. Yo, it's clean. Like, so that went up today, and then there's like 2 Punch-Out theme shirts that went up today because of me beating Soda Pop on stream. But anyway, so yeah, there will be an Ethel stream here on YouTube, February. I want to say it's the 26th. It is. It's February 26th. So 12 hours, 11 to 11 Central Standard. So noon to midnight Eastern and 7 to 7 West Coast time or whatever else, right? Yo, How the Bachelor was like, yo, I got to win stuff. Yo, How the Bachelor was like, got to robbing the bank during the gimmick, right? Like legit. See, Marvel, what's happening? Yo, those eyebrows are going to take like 6 months to grow back. I'll be all right. Yo, Mrs. Cruz said she's going to teach me how to stencil some on. You know what I mean? So it's all good. Just getting caught up. Yo, you cute, Mo. Thank you for that. Yo, thanks. I don't know how often I'm called cute, but thank you. It's really not. You know what I mean? Yo, Ethel stream. Yeah, bro. So, and when I say it's an Ethel stream, I don't mean it's just me wearing a wig. Like legitimate. Like the only thing I need to get is a show. Like I am literally going to be wearing a skirt and everything else. I guess I'm used to not dressing up on streams. Next Saturday on Twitch will be the 12-hour E-Honda stream because they hit the sub goal over there of 75. So, you know what I mean? Like, yo, like we got face paint and everything else. I got the young sumo wig. I got a robe. Like, we're gonna do it all. But yeah, man. So at 2,500, UAG and I are supposed to do something. We haven't figured it out yet. And then at 3,000, Rev said he'll shave his head. So if you guys want to see Rev shave his head, there's your incentive. Also, I decided that we're going to do another one, and that stream will be in August, probably the weekend before SummerSlam. So, but RFGC one was fun. It was great. You know what I mean? I look forward to the next one. Legit, like scheduling it out, and I mean like a couple months away. I mean like, gosh, August. Hopefully by August. Hopefully by that time, Mortal Kombat 30th anniversary is out. You know what I mean? Hopefully we can do some fun things and whatever else. Yo, confirmed he's trying to be incognito. Yo, I don't know. But yeah, yo, HTB did take all the merch. Am I gonna do a white face for Ethel? No, that's racist. That's silly. No, that face paint's for the E-Honda. What I want to do is emulate the E-Honda outfit from Ultra Street Fighter 4. I want to emulate that E-Honda because that's like my favorite E-Honda outfit. So I kind of want to emulate that a little bit. You know what I mean? No, I'm not putting on the wig because it's hot AF in here. Yo, what'd you say? Yo, Glen's Retro Show need to have some LED eyebrows for Moat. Yo, tell him that. Tell him that. Rev minus the Super Saiyan hair. Yeah, man. Yo, he agreed to it. It's on stream. It's literally on stream. So we went from that, and then Saturday I was running around doing a bunch of stuff, or I was hanging out, you know what I'm saying, with my kids and stuff. And then Sunday we went into the Arcade1up Marvel vs. Capcom Championship. And when I tell you that I haven't been part of an insane tournament like that in a long time, legit, I'm going to tell you that I haven't been part of a tournament like that in a long time. Yo, it's crazy because we finished that tournament faster than we did the Marvel Superheroes tournament. And the Marvel Superheroes tournament had less, like half the entries, you know, and it was done and it was great. You know, Silent Ninja won. You know what I mean? Like Eddie Good placed. Eddie Good was second. I think Just Rich was third. You know what I mean? Like people got cash out. And the thing is, like, yo, chat was winning. People who got to participate in the tournament won stuff. Your boy Moat didn't win anything, but I wasn't there to win anything. Actually, I take it back. I was on the panel, so I'm getting an unstoppable Moat panel from Daystar Signs and Designs. You know what I'm saying? I'm not Rev, so I can't put it over like that, right? You know what I mean? But yo, it was so smooth. Yo, Silent Ninja schooled everyone. Facts, big facts. You know what I mean? But yeah, the tournament ran seamless. It was cool. You know what I mean? Like, no complaints at all. Yo, Simmy's had you cheering loud. Man, yo, Simmy's was like taking life out of the system. Like legit, like I was literally on the edge of my chair during Simmy's. Yo, Steps figured out the third person. Right. Yo, hold on. Did I miss Steps' comment? What the hell did Steps say? Steps? Is Ethel in the Bullet Club? You got me. Yo, she's bankrolling us, yo. Ethel's bankrolling the Bullet Club with her pension. Yep. She got it, yo. Yo, love the tournaments. Y'all are awesome. I practice more just because of watching the tournament. No plans to enter, just motivates me to play more. And that's the good thing about it. You know what I'm saying? That's the good thing about it. Speaking of things, yo, UAG. Yo, UAG. Yo, too sweet me, bro. Too sweet me. Yo, what up, welcome to die. You know what I mean? Yo. Yo, Travis, what's up, brother? Yo, shut up, UAG. What's happening? Yo, real quick. So who is Ethel from I Love Lucy? No, so Ethel was a character I came up with out of the blue when I was recording my 19K Fox promo. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it was just a thing, and apparently it's grown its own legs, and Ethel is apparently now a character on this channel. So I am now going to be this character for 12 hours, apparently. So, but yeah, that's the term of stuff. But y'all, that ain't what y'all want to talk about, man. Look, y'all are here for the other stuff. Y'all want to hear the thoughts, the views, and the opinions of what came out today. That's what y'all want, right? You know what I mean? So chat, let's talk about it. We're going to share screen 1. We're going to share that, and we're going to do that there. So here, let's add to screen. All right, so today, and I know y'all saw 14 million videos about it, so that's why I ain't talk about it. So, you know what I'm saying? Last night, you know what I mean? Arcade1up put this out, right? We're bringing our A game to the Arcade1up bar at Shaq's Funhouse this Friday. Get ready for some Shaq-style surprises because we're not playing around. See you there. All right, you know, cool, whatever. Arcade1up's got something going on with Shaq. All right, cool, not a big deal, right? Nothing really moved, right?
Shaq's Funhouse, here we come.
I want to have some fun.
Hey everybody, this is Shill. Can I wait to reveal my new game out? Arcade1up, Shaq's Funhouse, here we come. We'll see you.
So, real quick, chat.
Can I wait to reveal my...
He said reveal my game, right? But reveal a new game. You know, Shaq talking like Shaq, talking like that, right? You know what I mean?
A new game out, Arcade1up, Shaq's Funhouse, here we come. We'll see you.
Right? You know what I'm saying? And so this thing's in freaking whatever, right? And cool, fine, whatever. Not a big deal, right? You know, whatever. That kind of stuff happens. Until, you know what I'm saying? And so everybody lost their collective crap, right? Everybody lost their collective crap. Hold on a second. Yo, Doc said it was Superman and Travis Clark Kent keeping the glasses secret identity. Ooh. Yo, welcome to Die Chill, bro. But yeah, like everybody's like, yo, it's NFL weekend. Shaq's doing a thing. Arcade1up sponsoring it. Yo, we're getting NFL Blitz. Cats are gonna be real salty when they get track and field. On some real talk. So this is what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to footage from this event because I want to see somebody who's 7 foot tall, 7'1", playing on the 3/4 scale arcade. First and foremost, I personally want to see that. Second off, it's not Shaq Fu. It's not the old Shaq Fu. It ain't the new Shaq Fu that they re-released and made a beam up. That'd be silly. So in my mind, it's one of 3 things, right? I'm gonna kind of agree with the masses, right? And I'm kind of gonna agree with the masses and say NFL Blitz. That's possible, right? I'm kind of gonna agree with that. But what Arcade Haley said is more of what I'm leaning to. I lean to NBA Showtime, NBA on NBC. That's what I lean towards. It would make more sense because Shill knows a basketball player. He's not a football player. You know what I mean? Like, besides wide receivers and quarterbacks and running backs, yo, like, cats really don't know who's behind the numbers. You know what I mean? Like, unless you ran into Troy Polamalu, the only way you knew him is from a freaking Head & Shoulders commercial. You know what I mean? Yo, so okay, Sports Station NBA Showcase. He's on the cover of the Dreamcast and Blitz. Right. So the third option would be, remember back in the day, I don't know if y'all remember this, but back in the day, there used to be an NBA Showtime and NFL Blitz like hybrid cabinet. That's the only other thing that I can really think of that makes more sense, that is feasible to do. Right? You know what I'm saying? Hold on a second. Hold on. Yo, don't tell me Shaq Fu made pay Arcade to make a Shaq Fu cabinet. Yo, his game's gonna be like that huge NBA Jam but Blitz. No way it's huge. Still playing a normal size Arcade1up. Yeah, bro. They're gonna have to make like they're gonna have to bring back the big like 15-foot freaking arcade cabinet so Shaq can play. Like legit. So get your people, get ready, be on the internet like Thursday because there's gonna be leaks galore and everything else. Can we talk about though how like to get in this event it's like $20,000? Legit, it's like $20K to get into this party, man. It's freaking ridiculous. It's dumb. Yo, TNF for the win. Bro, I'm telling you right now, yo, what if the swerve is legit track and field? Right? And what if Shaq's like just really good at track and field? Because he's like, yo, in the video, he's like, yeah, all my celebrity friends, yo, whatever y'all want to bet, we can bet. I got money. We can put it up. Yeah. I'm not out here to put over another NBA Jam. I said it's a new game. It's not my game, but it's a new game. So, you know what I mean? Like, bro, what's up, Tony? Welcome. Yo, Blitz was my I feel that. LOL, yo, Shaq is why they sent the 16-foot gimmick. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying, bro. It's going to be leaked. We'll know before the end of Friday, right? You know, during the big game, you know, because legally they can't say Super Bowl. So during the big game, it's going to be the Pro Line game. Yeah. And that was the next thing, literally, that was about to come out of my mouth. Whatever they announce, it's getting a Pro Series model. So that's my own opinion. I feel like, yo, if it's NBA Showtime, if it's NBA, if it's NFL Blitz, if it's a hybrid, it's going to be a Pro Series model of that. Let's be real. They're not gonna like freaking gas up like being at Shaq's event for one game without it being like something, one, over the top, two, fans have requested, and three, there being a Pro Series model. That only makes sense. You know? And like legit, like I'm 6'3.5". I'm barely standing at them gimmicks. Shaq is like a whole 9 inches taller than me, and apparently 8 inches makes a difference. How you doing? So whatever they announce, there's going to be a Pro Line for, like, legitimately. And it's got to be a sports title. What if Shaquille O'Neal's the biggest troll in the world? Y'all ready to see my game? Y'all ready to see the new game that we announced? And watch it be something like freaking Cubert. Bro, do y'all know how pissed the internet's going to be? Like, legit. Y'all know how mad people are going to be. Like, people are going to flip tables like all the home arcade YouTubers. Bro, y'all hyped us up for this? Legit. Space Jam. Space Jam wasn't, it had an Xbox game. The new one, it could be. It's Junior Pac-Man. So many hats in the chat, man. Shout out to all the members in the chat. If you're members of the chat, you're part of the hat squad. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all got pink hats, some of y'all on black still. I appreciate you all. If Tekken Tag Tournament gets announced, you better be one of the first to pre-order so you can come get this whooping. Welcome to Die needs to ask permission first. NBA Showtime, was it on PlayStation? Yes, it was. It's going to be a Donkey Kong cabinet. John D would then retire. If it's NBA related, why not wait a couple weeks until the NBA All-Star game? Agreed. I truly agree with that. You know what I mean? Also, I missed that. Did I miss that in my rambling? Wes, thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate you. I definitely appreciate you. Or maybe I didn't get down to it yet. Maybe that's what it is. Why not wait to NBA weekend? Because freaking it's the Super Bowl. Lots of advertisement, lots of star power, and it's Vegas. You know what I mean? Like that's a lot to do. You know what I mean? An NBA Jam Pro, I'm that's what I'm saying. Like it seems like it's gonna be one of those things. And then think about it, like a Showtime Pro and an NFL Blitz Pro, like a hybrid. I'm of the firm belief it's a hybrid, right? It makes sense because Shaq was on the artwork for NBA Showtime. Here, let me see if I can pull it up real quick. You know what I mean? So people can see, because I don't want anybody being like, oh, he wasn't on this, whatever. Right? And the thing is, let me get the images real fast. Thank you, Google, because you're great. Anything you want to see on Google Chat. Anything you want to see on Google. So this right here, chat. Let me share the screen. So this right here, chat. This image, right? This is the hybrid I'm talking about. The Blitz and the Showtime hybrid, right? Blitz, that's Blitz 2000, whatever else, right? But you know what I'm saying? If you look at NBA Showtime, that's another hybrid. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, like that could be an announcement. I think that's an announcement that they make. I'm trying to see if we can get the other side of it, and that's the other side of it. So they could definitely do a hybrid. Matter of fact, while I'm sitting there thinking about hybrids, wait, am I an idiot? I am an idiot, aren't I? I am. I'm an idiot, chat. You want to know how much of an idiot I am? I didn't do this. I didn't do this right here. Yep, I didn't do that. All right, so so here's the hybrid, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, here's some of the artwork. See if we can blow it up a little bit more. You know what I mean? And this is what I'm talking about, the hybrid between Blitz and Showtime. Now that you guys can actually see the god dog on screen, I'm so sorry. But like, this is what I think that they do, This is the cabinet that I think that they announce at Shaq's party gimmick, It's funny because they got a midway, they've got a everything else, you know what I mean? They won't release Showtime. NBA is on NBC anymore. That doesn't matter. NBA is everywhere. Check the DM I sent to you. I've already seen that DM. Stop. Okay, chat. Look, I gotta hum the song so I can check the DM that Super King sent me. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Welcome to Die, ladies and gents. This is what he wanted me to see about AEW being trash. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. You're welcome. Welcome to Die. You're welcome. But yo, best get to that DM. Listen. Welcome to Die is not my daddy. What's up, Mike Hawkhurst? He is not my daddy. Oh shoot, ladies and gentlemen, the man who made that hot Moat Club merch, Nick Phoenix, EDV Gaming is in the house. What's happening, brother? But yeah, so let me scroll up. Justin said on RRGB 4 pro models this year. Yeah, there are supposed to be 4 pro models. I think I talked about that a couple weeks ago from the GameSpot article. First one to say it, chat. I just don't get the credit. And so Golden Tee's already leaked. So we already know Golden Tee, and there's only going to be 2 more. And if this is one of them, one of the Pro Series models, then only leaves 1 more. And I'm still of the firm belief that that last one's going to be either Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter. Legit. You know what I mean? Bro, Shaq's favorite game was NBA Jam. He literally said in an interview to Washington Post last year, NBA Pro or some NBA Jam is a lot. Right. And I'm with you like that, right? And I agree with that. And so that's what kind of leads me more to like, they said it was going to be a new game. And technically NBA Jam is not new. You know what I mean? So, but he said that he's going to be playing people in NBA Jam. So when he said on Twitter, yeah, he said he's going to be playing people in NBA Jam. But the new game is the killer. And I think that, like I said, it's either going to be the hybrid or they might do Showtime with NBA Jam included, like NBA Jam TE or something. But Showtime definitely has to be the move. Oh, what's up, Amber? I didn't even know you're here. Yo, seriously, though, I'm out of space. So I'm just up on upgrading my current setup. Hope it's done too fantastic or I'm in trouble. So, yeah, man, like, yo, so that I am also facing that issue of space where it's just, where the hell do we put stuff at? Like, literally, like, where does it all go? Wasn't Carnival done by Midway? I believe so. Yeah, I believe so. So, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, it has to be sports related, right? Now, what if it's it's got to be a hybrid. It only makes sense to be a hybrid. But then again, you had Mike Tyson come in and you had him advertise NBA Jam, Mortal Kombat 2. What else did they play? Did they play Street Fighter? I think they played Street Fighter. No, it was Mortal Kombat, NBA Jam. I think they played Pac-Man 2. I don't remember the commercial, nor do I want went up being like, hey, yo, B, you can't use that. But it has to be something sports related. That would make more sense. How many games can come in this potential cabinet? That's the other thing. That's legitimate. Why am I wearing headphones? We're not watching videos. That's legitimately the other thing. How many games could be in this cabinet? I agree with something OTG said on OTG side piece earlier tonight, right? Yo, shout out to him. If you're not watching and sub to him, you should be because he's a good dude. Yes, I can be Bullet Club and still put over OTG. We just not gonna put over your average gamer. I agree. If they did something like NBA Jam or NBA Showtime, they did NFL Blitz, and they did 2-on-2 open ice. Like, that would be great. You know what I mean? Like, legit, that would be great. Maybe not sports related at all. House of the Dead Pro line. If wishes were fishes, we talk about the new MK cab. We already talked about the new MK cab. It's a legacy skin. Like, it's not really a new cab. Just real quick, Nick, it's not a new cab. It's just a skin of the current Midway legacy cabinet, just with the different marquee and the lit up J panel and the Sindel on the side. Yeah, man. Yo, right now I have the 4 legacy cabinets just because they all have 12 games on them. I'm not even looking at cabs with less now, right? Yo, can't wait to buy my Shaq food cab, said nobody ever. First off, hello, P-Dubs. Yo, I'm glad you got your package, you know what I mean? Hope you enjoy what was inside of it. I do. I really hope you enjoy what's inside of it. Look, just like how T2 has a niche following, right? Somebody would buy a Shaq food cabinet. Legitimately, somebody would buy a Shaq food cabinet with the old game and the new game, And Shaq on there talking like this, yo, with behind the scenes footage. Yo, Blitz the League. Technically, I don't think there's the PCB strong enough to run Blitz the League. Blitz the League came out on what, 360? I don't think the PCB is strong enough to run that. Unless they're going like the iArcade route. You know what I'm saying? Roger, yo, why does Arcade1up just not sell the base cabinet with alternate artwork and upgrade the games via online store Ethernet? That's a good question. You know what's a better question? How come I can't get a plastic deck protector for my Killer Instinct? Yo, calls us, yo, the betrayer. Yo, calm. You're not gonna talk to me like that. Listen, just because you bully Turbo Joe, you know what I'm saying, don't mean you're gonna come in my chat and talk like that. No, I'm just kidding. Well, what's up, B? Welcome. In all honesty, it's probably going to be the NBA Showtime instead of Blitz. Shaq was on the cover of the Showtime game back in the day. Right. And that's what I'm saying. And if Blitz is anywhere even involved, it's in the hybrid cabinet that we were just talking about. Like, yo, working at the bowling alley, yo, I put plenty of tokens in that. That and Golden Tee. You know what I'm saying? So I think so. Wayne Gressy 3, yo, welcome to Die. Go to sleep. Yo, I bet that's since it was on the cab. Yo, Wes said, yo, I would not buy Shaq Fu. That is ridiculous. I just laugh. You'd be surprised, man. You will be surprised. Like, people have done worse. Shaq Fu is one of the worst games of all time. Have you played E.T.? When everybody says like Shaq Fu is one of the worst games of all time, there are way worse games that I played. All right, chat. Let me ask you this. And this isn't shots fired. This is just something I genuinely feel. Would you rather play Shaq Fu or would you rather play Ninja Clowns? Those are the real questions, chat. The real questions. Yo, hey, people buy 20 party tickets, facts, right? Yo, P does with the $5, man. Yo, glad to see Moat break away from NWL. The front man is finished. The era of Moat has begun. I just work for the front man. Yo, the front man tells me to do a job, and I just go do it. And if it happens to run through your average gamer, then so be it. Yo, thank you for the $5 super chat. Let's see. Oh, yo, what about that cabinet I heard about that's not really a cabinet? Like, it's like a 12-foot long bowling game. Yo, so P-Dubs broke that. Shout out to P-Dubs. Like, well, he's the first person I saw talk about it. About the alley strike gimmick. You know what I'm saying? The bowling thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's the first person I saw talk about that, right? So, I don't think that's going to be there. Like, legit, let's be real. Especially if they're talking about it's going to be a digital thing and whatever else. Like, I don't think that's going to be there. I am curious how they're going to package that and sell that. I'm genuinely curious about that. If it comes out under $1,000, I'll be impressed. But if it's really like 8 foot tall, 8 foot long, where the hell are people putting that at in their house? Like, legit. Look, it's going to be one of them things where husbands are going to bring that home or wives are going to bring that home and their husband's going to be like, or their wife is going to be like, yo, so where's that going? Babe, I was thinking it can go in the garage. I put my car in the garage. I was thinking maybe you can leave your car outside. You know what else can go outside? You're going outside. Oh, like, yeah. Yo, Roger, do you think we'll see the TNT Lead cabinet that we saw was going to install in someone's home this week? It's a shuffle bowl again. Yeah, that's literally what we're talking about right now. Yeah, Alley Cat shuffle bowling. It's going to happen. I don't doubt that it's going to happen. I don't. I don't doubt that it's going to happen. It's just, man. Yo, y'all really putting Ninja Clowns over. What's up, CT? What's up, CT Jason? What's happening, brother? Yo, you said it twice. Tic-tac-toe announcement. I'm going to drink my water on that. Yo, that's allegedly in development. They did a game. They did get a game from TNT for development purposes. They have recently returned to TNT, so no one else. Yeah, P-Dubs did a great video on it. If you guys haven't watched it, you should go check it out. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's really good. It's really informational. Again, that's me learning things, you know, and I don't keep my ear to the ground about stuff like that. But yo, he did and put the information out there. Is it something that I would personally want for diversity if I owned a house? Yeah. One day, chat. Listen, chat. Listen. All of your super chat energy and stuff will go towards Moat buying a house. So just saying. Yo, only rich people have the space for it. Unless you're getting rid of a couch or something, like legit. Unless you're getting rid of a couch, I don't see the space for it. Yo, people with large game rooms and basements will pick that up. They have all kinds of huge stuff like that in their room. So in other words, CT Jason, brother. So you're gonna have to grab this, and I'm gonna need to see a review. Officer Arcade, what's happening? Yo, I see that you sent me a DM on Discord. Sorry, I didn't look at it yet because I'm right here and stuff. Yeah, I'm not sure I'll move away from the 3/4 scale. That form factor is part of what got me into collecting cabs in the first place. Right. But technically, would that be a 3/4 scale machine? Aren't those machines usually like 12 feet long or something? So technically, if you cut it down to 8, you know what I'm saying? It's technically almost 3/4 scale. Technically, you know what I'm saying? But no, I feel you like that. Yeah, it'll attract a niche customer. Exactly. You know, the same people that like to buy like those pop and shop like freaking machines, and the ones who like to buy like the home skee ball tables. Like, this is who this is for. You know what I mean? It's kind of like when I put that video out a couple weeks ago, and I was talking about the things that Arcade1up should put out, like claw machines and popcorn machines and candy dispensers and things of that nature. You know what I mean? Like, this is one of those things where it's like, it's niche. It's really niche. But if they maybe sell 2,000-3,000 of these gimmicks, like, they'll probably love it. Yo, poor people too, they have nothing. Facts. Honestly, I feel bad because on P-Dub's broadcast, I was saying I want anything with different controls, and he goes up and mentions Alley Cats. I would not be in for that one, though. So what's more important? Is it more important to have something that has different controls, or is it more important to have something that you're going to enjoy and have fun with? I guess that's the real question. You know what I mean? Like, the Alley Cats thing could be fun, right? It's just, where the hell do you put it at? Like, literally, I'm looking around right now, and I would have nowhere to sleep. So it's just kind of like, yo, spoiler alert, Shaq is entering the 2022 Nathan Hot Dog eating contest. Okay, maybe not. Yo, didn't Shaq do that like a while ago, like a couple, like years ago, right? Didn't he do that? Dang. Yo, look at the bears on that guy. Hashtag you got this. Yo, thanks. Well, you just earned that $5. Now tell the viewers how you are a Closet Beaver fan. I do like Justin Bieber. I do. I do. I'm not a believer, but I like Justin Bieber songs. I'm not gonna start singing on stream because I got to do that tomorrow. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, I'm not singing on stream. I almost started singing "Love Yourself." Yeah, I'm not doing that. You almost got me, Dubs. You almost got me. Mo, yo, buy a house when the prices go back down. Seller's market currently. I know, man. I know. It's bananas, right? Same thing with like everything is like finite right now, and everything's just so more expensive. What'd you say, yo? You'll get it, CT. You got it, yo. Y'all be on the lookout for that. Yo, CT. So, yo, there's Papa Brad. What's happening? What's happening, Papa Brad? Because it literally leads to the next thing I was gonna say. So CT, I don't know if you saw the video that I recorded for your show, for your guys' show Thursday, but I hope you like it. I do hope you enjoy it. Yo, there's no basements in Texas, so what am I supposed to do if I want the bowling thingy? Put it outside on the deck. See, in Texas, you guys are golden. I mean, minus everybody acting like they don't know how to act when it snows down there. Like, yo, it's funny. Like, yo, so Nick is constantly getting this Elon Musk money down there in Texas, right? You know what I mean? And you're like, this dude gets off days. Like I swear, he like puts a penny in a wishing well and wishes for it to snow down there, because when it snows down there, literally everything shuts down. And Nick's just like, yo, I'm used to this, but hey, yo, free money, sit at home, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Like, yo, the Black Hat Club. Yeah. We rock the black hats around here. Yo, Sarge said if it's a ball and video screen, it doesn't need the slide distance. It could be 18 inches long and work well. Facts. Right. But why? That's the other thing. I'm like, yo, if it's going to be, that's the thing that I'm confused about, right? Because if it's allegedly 8 feet long, but they're talking about doing it digital, like I'm confused. Like, is it going to be one of those things where it doesn't actually knock down the pins and it just, there's like a sensor? You know how like air hockey tables, sometimes they like, you have the little puck and you slide it and whatever else. Well, not like a slide, you slide air hockey pucks wherever you. And the newer tables, they have sensors that even if you don't hit it enough, like the sensors will trigger it like it went in. I wonder if they're going to do that. Yo, Alley Cats is trash. I don't know. I don't know. ALU skee ball's next. All right, so skee ball, right? I can get behind skee ball. Look, I'm not even gonna hold you. They do skee ball, I can get behind that. Just let me not put it somewhere with windows, because I can see my daughter like flinging that thing really hard and then broken glass everywhere. You know what I mean? Yo, if the price is right, I would buy it. What constitutes the right price? And again, it's like, what are you willing to pay for? You know? Oh, see, look. I'm not gonna stir any genre. I'm gonna just leave that on the screen long enough for y'all to read that. Sing it, Mo. Listen, I have to sing tomorrow. Okay. Not only that, I don't know if y'all know this, but I can't sing. So I have to sing songs tomorrow. I gotta sing Twisted Chris's song. I gotta wait for other songs. Yeah, man. Like, matter of fact, P-Dubs, yo, tell D-Love to inbox me or DM me or something so I can do his songs tomorrow. I'm trying to knock all this stuff out tomorrow. Yo, I might have a retro fighting game crush on Storm Queen. That voice. Oh. Yo, Queen, you're my enemy as well, but she is still nasty. Facts. Shedcade. Yo, you know, that could be a thing. You know what I'm saying? You know how, but see, that's the thing. Isn't that a thing for the ladies? Like, men have the man caves and ladies have their she sheds. Like, isn't that the thing? You know what I mean? Like, that's how that works, right? The she sheds and the man caves. Like, that's how it works. You're thinking, arcades, all of it. Well, good. Yeah, I could probably hit a little better, but yo, hey, it's a template. I'm gonna check out the video after the show. Not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. Yo, probably touchscreen again, but that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, that's gonna cost some dinero, bro. Yo, Josh thinks it's gonna be under 1,000. Under 1,000, I guess, for the height, for the length and stuff. Under 1,000 is fair. But then again, we start getting into that territory. It's like, well, I see this thing where it's like Arcade1up's going to start expanding outside of just arcades and literally like going into the games that we want. Like, I know we talk a lot of crap, and I know I give Pac-Man a lot of crap, right? But if Arcade1up put out a Pac-Man versus table, you know, the 4-player gimmick with the thing that hangs down wherever else, if Arcade1up put that out, yeah, I'd be all over that. Yo, Mike Hart says, I think the digital Alley Cats is giving more in scale with the A1up pinball game, with the second monitor in place of the black gas for the pin. See, that makes more sense. Get ready for a Bieber melody. And that's why I'm not singing to Bieber tonight, chat. Yo, Jago says UAG will destroy CT Jason. Mode is a traitor. Yo, OTG. Yo, too sweet me, bro. Too sweet me. Two sweets in the chat. 2 sweets in the chat. When it said singing stream, I wonder. Said singing stream is tomorrow at 11 a.m. on my Twitch channel. If you would like to follow on Twitch, there's the link in the chat. Yo, Modus the trader. He woke up. Yo, say it again for the people in the back, Dubs. Tell them again. Yo, I pulled the thing out of my mouth like this is the Matrix. You know what I mean? I mean, yes, I'm eating gruel now, but yo, I'm woke. Hashtag stay woke. Yo, she said the ladies will complain why they're being outsold to the shit. No, I'm just saying, like, but that's the thing. Like, yo, it's like men have the man cave and then ladies have a she shed. Like, I always think of that term because I always think of that commercial where like the she shed's on fire. You know what I mean? He burned my she shed. I didn't burn your she shed, Cheryl. Is it covered? Like, that's what I think about. Yo, too easy 2 weeks is Super Street Fighter Turbo. Ooh. Oh. So that's the match? Is that the match? Are we getting confirmation? UAG versus CT Jason in 2 weeks. Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Yo, our plan to destroy the ENWF from within is working. Mad Dads has already received the offer. Wait, who made Mad Dads an offer? What do you think the Nintendo Direct will announce tomorrow? I'm hoping Splatoon 3. Okay, we can talk about the Nintendo Direct. I'm completely okay with that. So Nintendo decided that, hey, Mike, you have to stream to 5 o'clock tomorrow because you were going to literally end at 4 o'clock. But Nintendo decided that I got to stream to 5. So, Arcade Haley, Splatoon 3 has already been announced. Actually, that game's supposed to come out this year. If anything, I think they're going to show more gameplay of that. I think they show some actual Breath of the Wild 2 gameplay tomorrow. And I think they show Mario Kart 9. I think they show Mario Kart 9 and it's called like Nintendo Kart or some crap like that. Because it's 40 minutes of games, 40 minutes of Nintendo games specifically for the Nintendo Switch. 40 minutes. So unless it's a bunch of third-party like shovelware crap, like, okay, so they might show Destiny 2 running on the cloud on Switch. I think they're going to show that since that's been announced, and especially since the Witch Queen's about to drop. I think they show that. I have to really think about this because I didn't really think about predictions. I think they announced a Mario Sports Club mix. I do. I think a Mario Sports Club gets announced either now or by E3. But that would make no sense because they just did tennis and they did golf. So let's scratch that. But I think they show 1-2 Switch or the new sequel to 1-2 Switch. I think they show that. They show a little bit of Raving Rabbids, the Kingdom, the new Kingdom gimmick with the emo cat, with the emo rabbit. I think they show more of that. They'll show Legend of Zelda. They'll show, they'll show freaking Splatoon 3. I honestly think they're going to show Mario Kart tomorrow. I do. I genuinely think they're going to show Mario Kart tomorrow. Yo, congrats, you broke a piece off the NWO. Yo, y'all are funny. Let's see, get caught up on this, right? Yo, leave me in the Matrix. I'll eat steak. Yo, but you're not really eating steak. It's flavored steak. But no, like, literally, I think they're going to show a bunch of cloud gaming stuff. You know what I mean? I think they're going to talk about, Punch a Super Punch Out Switch. That could be a thing. That could be a thing that they announce either there or they announce it at E3. But I'll actually get on board with that. They haven't put a Punch Out since 2010. I can get on board with that. You know who didn't wake up? Dr. Savage didn't wake up. He just sat there and got smack talked by the founder of the Job Squad and didn't do nothing but listen to his knees clacking. Yo, I don't know if Doc Savage is in the chat tonight, but, yeah, they're going to show more Bayonetta 3. They have to show more Bayonetta 3. I don't think they're going to close with it this time like they did at the last Direct, but they're going to show more Bayo 3, Yo, Breath of the Wild 2, no way there's gameplay. There has to be because that game's supposed to come out this year. Mario Kart 9 will break the internet. Well, it's either going to be now or it's going to be E3. And what do you end on? Like, legitimately, you can't announce a Direct out of nowhere and then not end on something spectacular. And like I said, Destiny 2 Cloud isn't it. What could happen, honestly, chat, since GTA got ported over, GTA Remastered Trilogy got ported over to the Switch, they could put GTA Online on the Switch. That's the thing. Like GTA Online from the Switch. You know what I mean? There is another rumor that there's a sequel to 1-2 Switch, and I heard it's being shown tomorrow. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, that. Legit. That right there. You know what I mean? Oh, yo. Dub said, I'll see you on Fightcade, Jago. He said, pull up. He said, pull up. Yo, all the trash being talked right now. But, yeah, man, like, it's just, with Nintendo, you have to think about what they really put out. Like, there's a rumor that Odyssey 2 is in the works, but they're not going to show that to E3. They're going to save that for E3, And that's the thing. You have to show something now. Like, what I think they're going to do, like, I think they're going to show more of the expansion pack stuff, right? So I think they're going to reveal more games that are going to be on the expansion pack. You know what's going to be on the expansion pack, chat? Mario Party 1, 2, and 3 for the N64. Those make it to the expansion pack. Pokemon Snap probably gets announced for the expansion pack. Like they've got to show games that are going to help sell that service because a lot of people aren't paying for that service. They already announced that the DLC from Pokemon Legends Arceus is being added to the expansion pack. So they'll probably announce like Bayo. If Bayo, they'll show Bayo, and then they'll probably announce DLC for Bayo that's going to be exclusive to the expansion pack. I think that's a way for them to get people in the way for them to get people to buy the Switch Online service and for them to get in the door. They might show a trailer for Monster Hunter Rise, maybe the new event or the USJ event. They might show trailers for that, or they might show one of the monsters that's coming to Rise. Like there's a lot that they could show, but I don't know, chat. I don't know. What can they do with Mario Kart that makes it not seem like an upgrade to Mario Kart 8? Perhaps cross-world collision to start including characters from a wider spread of companies. That's why I said I think it's going to be Nintendo Kart, but they're not going to call it Nintendo Kart. But that's the rumor. And whatever the rumor is, the game that they're working on for Mario Kart, they said it's nothing like the series has ever seen before. What they really need to do is stop playing and just give us a new F-Zero. But that's just me. What do I know? You know what I mean? And some fighting games. I want that on the expansion. Yes. And speaking of fighting games, chat, hey, did you know that there's this thing called a Nintendo 64 right here? Did you know that? You know what fighting game was on here? Killer Instinct Gold. You know who Nintendo's working with right now? Microsoft. Put motherfucking Killer Instinct Gold on the motherfucking expansion pass. Do that so I can body people online in KI Gold. Even though we can do that on Killer Instinct. Do it so people ain't got to pay $700. Yo, I need the match. I need fire promos, bruh. Yo, OTG, you know he ain't playing me. Ooh. Jago, I play you all the time. It's fun. I ain't no coward. I ain't nobody's quote unquote side piece. That was kind of spicy. I ain't gonna lie to you. KI Go versus KI2, they're the same game. There's just more dip switch settings and stuff on the 64 that you can play with. It's pretty much the same game. Oh, but you get the gold skin on Killer Instinct Gold. So KI Gold. Yeah, just for the gold skin. and training mode and stuff. I don't know, like, so when I got my 64 when I was a wee little moat, literally the first game I got for it was Killer Instinct Gold. I got Killer Instinct Gold, and then I got Mario 64. And those are still two of like my favorite games in the world. That's why we were playing it on stream last Saturday. Literally, like my two favorite games in the world. I love Killer Instinct Gold. Like I love Killer Instinct 2 more than I love Killer Instinct 1. Like that's just real talk. So it resonates for me. There are a lot of gameplay changes between Gold and changes between Gold and 64 and KI2 Arcade. Yeah, there's a couple differences, you know what I mean? KI on Switch, only if Game Pass is on Switch. That's another rumor. I'm glad you said that, HCB. One of the rumors is that Game Pass is coming to the Nintendo Switch. That is one of the rumors. But of course, it's only going to be a selected amount of games, and it has to be games that are probably going to have to run from the cloud. But if they're running off the Azure servers, it should be fine. That online Switch is BS. They barely release games for the older systems. What a letdown, man. Yeah, you're right. And that's what I'm saying. They need to bolster that library more. Like, legitimately, they need to bolster it more. So they literally have to address online Switch. And what I think they do is what they did with the Nintendo 3DS. Remember Nintendo 3DS when it came out at like $250 and that gimmick wasn't selling, and then they dropped it down like 3 months later to $170, and they did this Nintendo Ambassador program where they gave you like 20 NES games for like free? Yeah, they're going to have to do something like that because that online Switch service is whack. Like, legit. I thought we were going to have fun playing Mario Kart 9 on it. Legitimately. Or Mario Kart 64. The best thing about it is Tecmo Bowl on Switch Online, which reminds me, hey, Dane, yo, DP Unique, I ain't forgot. I want my Tecmo Bowl match. I'm going to clip this and put this in the Discord just so you can see it. By the way, chat, if you're not my Discord, you should be. Microsoft just needs to make a KI sequel. Forgot how good the 2013 game was until recently. Yo, Office Arcade, yo, you missed it because we played that on Community Day. Yo, that game hits different, and I will validate that. Where's Jago's nice in 2013? I was out here bullying cats out here in Killer Instinct, and then Jago came was like, yeah, nah, Moat. Here I'm down here in Mexico sipping on cervezas. Here, come get this work. But I know what to do now because Jago's combos, they're like, you know what I'm saying, they're quick, they're dirty, and they're impactful. Like they're not a bunch of flash, it's a bunch of substance. So I respect that. Let's see. Yo, if Sony wants COD in a few years, they got to put Game Pass on it. You got Killer Instinct Go and Mortal Kombat Trilogy. Trilogy's also nice. I don't think they're going to put Trilogy on the service, but they should. They really should. What Nintendo's missing out is just updating Wii Bowling, update with mounted graphics and Mario characters, and launching Nintendo Alley Live. You know what's the funny thing about that is? Yo, remember on the Wii U when they made Wii Sports Club? and they put bowling on there for like $10. Yo, why don't they just do that? I think it's because what they put bowling on Clubhouse games, right? You know what I mean? Yo, like what? The Switch has already outsold the Wii already, right? So think about how much a Wii Sports remaster would sell. Look, chat, like, where the hell's my Switch? Oh, it's in the case. So we're gonna act like I have Joy-Cons in my hand, right? Yeah, all right, chat. So remember the Wiimote and the nunchuck? You know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm using my phone and a PS5 controller. Don't at me, right? And remember playing Wii bowling against like Matt? You know what I'm saying? You sitting there going like that or whatever else? Yo, imagine they did that with the Joy-Cons, right? Yo, imagine how much more precise that would be. Yo, bring back War Gods. Yo, Queen, what you know about that? What you know about War Gods? I'm glad you didn't say Biofreaks. Why did Nintendo have Super Mario All-Stars? Because they knew people were going to spend money and cash out. Seriously, though, I've never heard of Overthink Game before. So when this OT side piece channel popped up, I was like, who is this dude? And why is he some dude's side piece? Took a minute to catch up. Yo, the burns by P-Dubs in the chat tonight. Yo, yes, xCloud, not so great now, like how Stadia started. Right. And OTG is legit a very funny guy. Yo, OTG is hilarious. Like, that dude has me rolling sometimes. Yo, where the was I at? I want those 20 games. Yo, Queen, I'm pretty sure the expiration date has expired on that. xCloud would only get better. Yeah, yo, it's great. So, downloading Forza Horizon 5 to my Series X, and they're like, yo, you want to play the cloud version while you're waiting for this to download? And I was like, nah, because I got to go make this video. I'd rather play Fightcade 2 than Nintendo 64 games. Wait. What games are on Fightcade 2 from the 64 era? Is it some hotness? Because, like, literally, I've been preaching, yo, we could play Parsec, Mario Party and stuff. Yeah, I mean, literally, I've been preaching that. The only people from Rare that are still working on KR both is Robin Beelan, the guy who wrote the music. Ken Lobb is still there, too. Ken Lobb is still with Microsoft. But apparently, a team in Japan is working on the sequel to Killer Instinct. That's what the rumor is, that there's a team in Japan that's working on KI, working on the sequel to KI. Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping Microsoft acquires Capcom and makes a big push for PC offline events versus Dark Souls would be my dream game. Can we be real for a second? I kind of don't want, like, companies to keep buying companies. You know what I mean? Like, unless they're about to go, like, bankrupt or whatever else, right? Like, companies buying companies is kind of a little overkill, you know? Like, Microsoft's deal with Activision Blizzard hasn't even gone through yet. So, you know. Yeah, exactly. New KI's in development in Japan with Midnight Namco. Right, exactly. Yo, Mo, let me know when you want this work again. So, we talked about it. I got a contract, so I can say it. And if I'm wrong, UAG or OTG can say it. But yo, we were talking about doing the community night next week. So, yeah, please believe that KI is on the market. Please believe, Jago. I'll see you soon. Yeah, see, he said it. Yeah, so I'll see you soon. I'm gonna let that sit there for like 10 seconds. And now that P-Dub said that Jago don't want these hands, yo, only game that would be better is Primal Rage versus KI. Okay, if the right team handled it, yes. Yo, KI3 has been a thing for years, just no new developer because the old Rare guys are going and don't want to make an older IP. That's the thing, though. But a lot of guys are going from teams, and they need to like make new titles. Literally. Yo, I heard that Japanese companies or corporations cannot be bought out by foreign companies or corporations. This is also a fact. That is absolutely right. C Marvel's absolutely correct on that. So Microsoft can buy it anyway. Sony could buy it, and that's about it. Literally, that's why Microsoft can't buy like Square Enix, or Microsoft can't buy Platinum Games, even though I'm pretty sure they wanted to. I heard there was a Primal Rage 2, but never seen it. So at Galloping Ghost in Illinois, actually, Queen, I'm surprised you haven't played it. But Primal Rage 2 is at Galloping Ghost down there in Illinois. What is it, Joliet or something like that? Yeah, they have the board working there at Galloping Ghost. Like, you can go there and go do it. Like, I know Steps was talking about doing a get together and whatever else, right? You know what I'm saying? And since you know, Chi-Town's like only like 3 hours away from me, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, like it's the board's there. Like the game is running there at Galloping Ghost. You can go check that out. Like literally. I played Marvel on cloud earlier. Screen was here was my only issue. That's not cool. Yo, teach me how to parsec. It digivolve from Paris. I think I said parsec. Yo, Capcom redeemed with Resident Evil 7 and Monster Hunter World. Facts, chat. I'm a Monster Hunter World advocate. I love Monster Hunter World. I hunt the mods. That's what I do. Legit. I wish Monster Hunter Rise. I wish the lobby system was better. And even when they put the PC version of Monster Hunter Rise out, I wish they would have fixed the lobby system, because even on PC, 4 people, like they just poured it, dude. It's stupid. Monster Hunter World and Iceborne were the jam. I'm a Hammer main. I'm a Hammer bro. So, yeah, man. UAG does not get to graduate to average gamer until he wins a set. Until then, you are below average gamer. Yo, I'm just saying, you gotta be weaker than the puppy piss to dodge a fight from the job squad. Paging Dr. Savage to whooping room 2. Bruh. Yeah, Capcom was almost sold a year ago. Yeah, right. But like you said, Resident Evil, Monster Hunter World, bro. Yo, that game sold 13 million copies. Legit, Monster Hunter World, like saved freaking Capcom. Legitimately. Legitimately. Yo, Officer K, you know I'm in Chicago. Yo, Officer K, are you in Chicago too? Because it's too many of us too close. Yo, somebody else told me that recently. Mo was glad to clear up before I could type anything. Oh, Prime Rage 2? Yeah. And yes, Platinum Games is under Sega. Yes, that's absolutely right. Primal Rage 2 with improved fart moves. Bro, I didn't like Primal Rage 1. I'm sorry. I just didn't. It wasn't my jam. Galloping Ghosts is an amazing arcade. It's my goal to get there this year. I meant to go last year, and I'm saying that was my goal to go this year. Legitimately. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, Steps was talking about throwing it together. Like she said something about the Midwest Gaming Classic, which I told her I am also down for, chat. You know what I'm saying? But chat, that being said, my cup is out of water. And since I have nothing else to drink, I think it's time for me to skedaddle. But thank you guys for hanging out tonight. You know what I'm saying? Thank you guys for watching, listening to me ramble. I'll see you guys tomorrow night on the weekly retro party, because, I got a contract. So I'll be there. Make sure to tune in for the fun. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, thank you guys. Hit the like button on the way out. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe, because it's free. You know what I mean? Thank everybody for the super chats, the new members, you know what I'm saying, returning members and everything else. I appreciate you. You know what I mean? Thank you guys. And catch you on the next one. Later. Oh, twitch.tv/MikeWallTradesYT. Yeah, live streaming and stuff. Now later.